Turning now to some developing news that has the potential to affect thousands of people here in our state. United Technologies, UTC, will now split and form 3 separate companies.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell joins us live now with more details and what it means for you. Matthew.
Well, Aaron and Mark, we spoke with an industry expert who says this is good if you're a shareholder. This news has already boosted the stock, but if you're an employee, this is a move you're going to want to watch carefully. For years, United Technologies was a conglomerate holding various companies under one umbrella. Tonight it announced it's splitting into 3.
Now the consensus is conglomerates do not work as well as people had anticipated.
David Cadden, professor emeritus at Quinnipiac's Department of Entrepreneurship and Strategy, explains why the move is happening.
Stick to those fields that you really have expertise in, that you know very well.
UTC is returning to its roots and focusing on aviation. Cadden says it makes sense because they still have Pratt & Whitney, and it just acquired Rockwell Collins, the company that makes a lot of the electronics used in cockpits, for $30 billion.
They're going to narrow their focus, and they'll also be able to generate additional funds by selling off the other units.
While UTC goes all in on aviation, the company is spinning off Otis, the elevator manufacturer, and its climate control business, which will now be named Carrier. Cadden says because UTC will now oversee fewer sectors, Connecticut jobs could be trimmed.
I think it doesn't particularly bode well for employees here in Connecticut and UTC in the corporate headquarters. I think they'll be parsing that down quite significantly.
What makes you say that?
Why would they need them?
UTC says the transition could be complete by 2020, but that's a rough timeline. Cadden reveals what this could mean for Otis and Carrier going forward.
Otis seems to be a global enterprise. They deal with commercial property, so I think they'll be doing well. And probably Carrier is a cyclical type of industry, so I would imagine they will do well.
So while the split has the potential to impact thousands of employees around the world, UTC's many investors are also seeing changes to their portfolios. Tonight's announcement had UTC upping its revenue outlook for the rest of this year by $1 billion from 64 to 65. No one from the company wanted to do an interview, but we do expect to learn a lot more in a conference call scheduled for 8 tomorrow morning. Live in studio, Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 News.